Just needing some free time. Needing some free time is always good. After all, might be cheesy, but it is working, so you know, I'm gonna make the best of it. Although, to be fair, this is not my normal hour, so I'm somewhat suspicious, I guess. Just somewhat. Quickly set everything up, and then we're gonna play. Comes with the added benefit that we most definitely will be able to get one more murder done on YouTube actually do what it's supposed to be doing. Come on, YouTube. But rather you not be a little Benzie. Of course, YouTube will be a little Benzie, but just long enough to piss me off. I was not expecting anything else on that particular matter, so not surprising. Now let's go back, go here, and then we're gonna play some more Assassin's Creed. Well, I was kind of thinking about setting everything up, play some fucking KOTOR, but it has proven to be bit more than I'm happy to set up, honestly. Good, I'm actually not. I was about to say, if I'm not, this is going to be somewhat annoying. Or just somewhat though. Well, without much further ado, let's get on with a little journey of murder through the Holy Land. I see, nice people are already around. Always nice to know. Oh, there they are. I was about to say, what the... Come here, people. I'm gonna help you. God is most definitively not with you. Mostly because I came along, so at that very moment God left you. God has left the conversation. No. Evil people. Stop it, peasant. Gee. God has most definitively left this discussion a long time ago. Yeah, erbärmlich is a good way of saying it. You truly are pathetic. If you thought you could beat me. That was a mistake on your part. Another minute and I couldn't have killed like 5 people. Wouldn't that be sad? Well, that's the last we need to collect and fucking... We can, so that's good. That's not so good though. Okay. Jesus. Disguised as an assassin. During the Third Crusade, yes. I don't want to. Well, you realize that quickly. This is turning to be a bit more annoying than it needs to be. Where can I climb on this building? They're not really catching up to me. They're only catching up as far as I'm allowing it. Yeah, I'm gonna make my life more difficult. Why don't you? Are they just watching? Well, maybe they're gonna throw some rocks, but you know... That's not really impressing me, not any longer, because I have the ability to grab. An ability most powerful indeed, yes. Okay. To be fair, that was kinda to expect. Kind of expected to not get away with that. To be fair, murder is, most successful. But, well, there are some circumstances where it might not be ideally. What's that? A rooftop race challenge. Sounds like a pain in the ass, doesn't it? But hey, better than the assassin missions. That guy's like, maybe he's in the well. Maybe he's on the roof. Maybe he has already disappeared. There's a flag there, but I don't want to pick it up, otherwise I'm going to get confused when I'm collecting the flags. Because of course we're going to do that too. Where? Okay. Listen. Shut it. That's what you get for being assholes. I just wanted to talk with this guy. Wait. Who? Sabran? Doesn't tell me anything. Okay, so apparently we're looking for a guy called no, we're not looking for a guy called that. We're looking for information on a guy called Sabran. Whatever the fuck that is. Not that it fucking matters, generally speaking. I mean, do I really need to remember their names? I don't really think so. I mean, my job is basically to kill them, so... I'd be puzzled to remember all of their fucking gay-ass names. Ouch. Well then, okay, maybe I had a small accident. Yeah, safety and peace. Yeah, for at least, yeah, I'll say this, at least for a rooftop challenge, it was nice enough to be like, yes, kinda used the road there for a little bit, but, let's not be cuntish about it. That is something I can appreciate. I do appreciate it when a game is like, them rules, let's not enforce them also very directly. It is something I can very much get behind. Also, pretty sure you don't have much game sound. No, you should have more. Mostly more. Yes, very much so more. See, happens when you do it a few days in a row. You're kind of like, I kind of forgot about that, didn't I? Now what's that? Ugh. Why have the gods abandoned me again? Oh well. It's always a good idea to try to get the annoying things out of the way beforehand, basically. Otherwise.
Did they let you into the city, or did you fight your way in?
Don't even remember. Pretty sure teleported in.
I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help. I spent too much time in the harbor brothel last night, and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told. Now there is a group of them after me. Could you give me a hand or a blade? If you return before I leave the city, I will give you the benefit of my wisdom.
Why are you people so fucking useless? So many questions. Well, as usual, it turned out to not be my greatest. And of course suddenly there's like a million of them. I'm just too efficient. No. Rejected. Very much so rejected. Yes, he was a servant of God and now he's dead. What you gonna do about it? Cry? Because that's kind of what you're gonna do, isn't it? Oops. Now, you cry about it more. I do love that you actually think you can kill me every single fucking time. Oh, I almost picked up a flag there. How to climb this building? Can't really catch on to that, eh? Such a pain in the ass. I choose the one point to climb that is a pain in the ass, didn't I? That does seem a bit more climbable, doesn't it? They're like, well, shit. Wow, the flag. Oh, we're gonna supposed to catch him now. And the answer, the old answer, is you're not supposed to fucking catch me. Jesus Christ, though. Some of these people do get a bit hyper aggressive, you know what I'm saying? Really not nice. Where is the thing? There's a bunch of dead people there, don't worry about it.
He's probably moved on. Let's not stay here.
I do love that he's probably moved on. No. No. Most definitively not. How the fuck would he manage that? Okay, so that was that group. That makes it pretty damn clear what has happened. Ah, now everybody's gonna scream like a bitch. Yes, we're all poor people.
Watch yourself. How much longer must this go on?
Including, but not limited to me, mind you. I'm a poor person too. Do I get to sit around and beg all day for some money now? No. Most definitively not.
You've no reason to be here. Leave now.
I have every reason to be here. You just don't know about it. See? Peasants. Tell me.
Leave this place.
Ungrateful little peasants. Very much so. Alas, alas. But at the very least, I get some more playtime. It's probably gonna be the only real playtime I have on this fucking week, isn't it? Ugh. But hey, at least I'm making progress. To be fair, there's some progress. Yes. Minor as it might be, progress is being made. An escort challenge. I mean, that's something I can do. Indeed. Somebody has to do all of the crusading, you know? Hello, little strategy. How are you? After my long absence.
You,
Yes, you.
Yes, me. Yes.
Stay
Speak.
your blade, I mean you no harm. It's your help I need.
Well, I don't really care if you need my help, right?
Seeks my life.
You only want to get the mission done, so get on with it.
Deserved it. See me safely to the city gates, and I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah. I'm gonna escort your son up. No fucking problem. Sure. Somebody has to, I suppose. I do like this game. The only thing it has not that would make me want to play it even more is a sort of nice soundtrack I like to listen to. The game has a good enough soundtrack to make me start the game just for that alone. That's worth a lot. But okay, that's really not the focus of this game, to be fair though. Did you just talk French to me, bitch? That's not acceptable. Yeah. I don't know, run away. Boy. What about that, you bitch boy? That's not nice. I mean, it's not gonna kill me. Hey, seriously. Does it really have that good of a soundtrack? As a trailers level of a good soundtrack. Really? Didn't I just teach you people what happens when you attack me? And now you want to run away. Bitch boy. Yeah, that assassin mission is gonna be once again the bane of my fucking existence. I can already foresee as much. Who's gonna make who bleed?
Killing me!
Yeah, then fight back, you bitch! Jesus Christ! You're supposed to be part of the assassins. I'm pretty sure you're good at least some basic fucking training. Instead of even just fucking, you know, taking a fucking knife and swinging it around wildly is probably still better than just sitting down and going like, yeah, here's my neck, now please cut me. Ugh, annoying little existence.
No, please don't leave like this. Just a few coins.
Woman, shut the fuck up. Swear to God. You make me want to murder you.
Money, sir. I'm poor, I'm sick and hungry.
Yes,
Please,
that's
sir, have
nice.
any money? The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
But fucking hell, I'll help your fucking family die if you continue like
I should
this.
be safe now.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, yes, the reward I promised.
Yes,
Here
money.
you are. This map has served me well in the past.
Yay, a map.
Hopefully, it will do the same for
I
you.
killed, I don't even know, 20 people or so for a piece of paper. I mean, don't get me wrong, some people have in the past killed quite a few people for fucking pieces of paper. But Jesus Christ, though.
Worse. His paranoia knows no bounds. He's doubled our shifts. No one sleeps.
Money, sir.
Wasn't so bad till he decided to make the port his home. He's planning something at sea. That's why he came here. Planning what? What's the meaning of this? The two of you off in a corner, whispering,
In a corner?
plotting?
They're quite literally standing in the middle of a place.
Only what? What secrets are you keeping? You misunderstand. Damned assassins, they're probably here right now, watching us. Do you find this amusing?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Well, laugh while
Very.
you can. Double the patrols. Which ones? All of them.
How the fuck is that even?
Don't have the men.
Money, sir.
Find
I'm
them.
poor, I'm
Recall our
sick
knights
and
from the field if you must.
Please, sir, have any money?
How the fuck is that even going to work? You can't just be like, oh yeah, let's double the patrols. All of them. I guess he's pissing his pants because he's damn well aware that, well, there might be a white robed person sitting around going like, you man be stupid, I be laughing at their stupid idiot listening to their little plans. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening all the fucking time though.
What have I done?
Hello, peasant suppressors. I am, well, I don't even know, the hero of the small man, I suppose. Technically speaking though, the guards are not, you know, that high up the food chain either, so it's kind of like, are you really sure it's a good idea? Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is pathetic. Your performance, it is. Stop doing that, please. Your moves are too obvious. How many more do I need to kill? Just a tiny few more, I suppose. Now we climb this tower. Okay, so that's a fucking beat-up mission. That's gonna be a pain because someone is gonna get involved again. But well, to beat.
Nothing to offer in return for your sacrifice. But I shall see to it that my brothers know you are a friend.
Nice. Very nice. I'm sure that's gonna help me a lot.
You're a good man for having helped us. I'm here to repay the favor.
Sounds nice in theory. Okay, that's kinda... Let's not think about how Altair just managed to morph through that piece of wood there. He just can, apparently. Really wish that would actually come to my aid in times when I actually would benefit from that, but I guess you can't have everything. Game is a bit moody like this. Game is like, nah. Only when it pleases me shall I morph you through the wood. Every other case, not so much. Hello there, little bird. Birds. Actually, that reminds me, didn't... Yes, I'm pretty sure it did. There's actually a game I should be playing. Now that I think about it. I really forgot about it. That's not good. Gonna have to look potato, potato. But hey, maybe it's... I instinctively feel like I will not. Thank you. There's a small little game I should be playing. If it's any good, now that it's out of fucking early access, that is, I might be streaming that. It's an unknown date in the near future, basically. To be fair, because actually I can't really foretell you when that date will be. I'm still kinda just mildly busy. Just very mildly. Yeah, that's a nice way of saying it, isn't it? You missed. How am I supposed to counter you if you miss? Fighting in front of the, I don't know, church door? God has forsaken you, because he's not opening his door for you. Don't worry. I will open the blade for you, though. I'm just that nice of a person. Aren't I nice? I show you the way to a better place. It's called heaven. See? Oogie, that is out of the way. Let's go down there, make the beat up, do this one, this one, this one, get this one, and since that's out where the ships are, and we know very well that the greatest weakness Altair ever had in his fucking life is that this his fucking inability to fucking swim, or even fucking float, or do anything that keeps him above the water for even just a tiny fucking second. I can already see myself drowning quite a few times, just going there. As such, you know, I would kind of like to do it last, because I'm probably gonna piss me off. I can already foresee it. I can foresee it happening in my mind's eye. Yes, very much so. I was about to say, aren't you going to talk? I mean, it would be like me starting a stream, then you'll go like...
Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely.
Can't the AC Odyssey on sale right now? Yeah.
Take yourself from here before I call you. Shouldn't have done that.
Why not? You wanna beat me? Wanna beat me? And the Ubisoft stuff. I'd have to take a look at it.
It's not my fault.
My funds are somewhat low, and
If you want your ship back, speak with the
that Dreadnought game is any good at this point. I might be spending what little funds I have left on that. Actually, no, I might not. I might not even have to. I actually should check Steam, shouldn't I?
They're to sail for open water and establish a perimeter. For what?
Yes, we got the upgrade to our fists. Basically, now he has fists as deadly as, well.
But ships from home to deny Richard more troops.
Why would you do that?
Don't want to see him weakened in this way.
I don't know. Ask Cibran. They're his
Ask
orders.
Cibran.
I'm just meant
Here's
to
a
carry
gay
them
name.
out. Now, please let me go. I've told you all I know.
I'm sorry. I cannot risk you telling him I'm here.
I mean the other party. Don't worry, the other party mysteriously will always do just enough damage to do horrible things to Altair. There's really no reason for that, apart from it's just what it is, basically. You don't have to understand that. And again, I wouldn't go so far as to call that asshole my nemesis. Gods are my nemesis. Guess I'll have to do this from up there. Oh well, just running through crowd is my nemesis, I guess. Would be a fair point to be making at this point. Better. The very mysterious, relaxing effect that tobacco has on your soul. Well, your psyche, to be more precise, because I don't really think it has much to do with your soul, but maybe. Shut up. Oops. Jens, pop it, Jens. I can't, eh? Rough water.
Wanted from me, but I saw the darkness in
Yeah, very much the darkness in their eyes and stuff like this. Very horrible story. Yes. Let me be on my way now.
I have nothing to offer in return for your sacrifice.
Jesus Christ,
But I
woman,
shall see
shut
to it
up.
that my brothers
We've
know
talked
you are my
enough.
friend.
Mostly because, you know, you all have the same bloody dialogue with some variation. I mean, I get it. Yeah.
Responsible for this.
Can I actually be sneaky about it? I can't. Well, I tried. That should be enough. Where's the fucking gate that leads out of this fucking area?
You better not cause any trouble.
You better not cause any trouble. Yes, sure. As if I would ever cause any trouble. I mean, you accept all of the drunken people running around and running into people like no one's business, but if I do the same thing, suddenly I'm a fucking most wanted criminal or something. It smells some... I don't even know. How would you call that? Somebody who dislikes somebody just because they wear white. Closism or something, I don't know. I must have a real problem with fucking white robes. Watch. Bum has to die now. Just junkie in New York City. I mean, technically speaking, Akon is, well, very much a Christian city at this point. Okay, shut up. So they should actually now, the concept of, you know, forgiveness and stuff like that. That's what I wanted to say when I was rudely interrupted by guards again. You get the point, you know. They should be like, yeah, let's not judge him too harshly. Then again, you know, these people are more followers of the Old Testament than the new one.
I'll see to it that my husband hears of your bravery.
Very much so. Very, very nicely. Well, let's ignore the fact that they're probably gonna get pissed off at me and just climb the fucking tower. No. Oh, fuck's sake, I'll say. Come on. American Guards. What would be American Guards? I'm talking about the American police force, which has its fair share of problems. Amongst many other things in America that seem to have a lot of problems these days. Depressing to look at. Oh, look, another... nah, I was supposed to say another beat-up mission, but it's not even a beat-up mission, it's a fucking pickpocket mission. It's kind of like, hey, finally the game gives me more of what I actually like to do. And the game's like, no. Screw you and all you stand for. Okay, game. I get you. Me too, fair, pickpockets are still okay. Literally everything that is not a fucking assassination mission is more than okay in my books. That's not fair about those fucking assassination missions. Those are just kinda annoying. Because I mean, come on, I can kill my main targets, the big targets, in whatever fucking way I want. Even if it's the most flashy, I chased him through fucking half the city, public style execution. The game has no quarrel with that, but the very moment I try to apply the same tactics to this, they're like, nope. Can't do that. That's illegal or something. Very illegal apparently. Very illegal indeed. Alas. At least we're almost done with our little exploration. Yeah, you can, but I can too. See, that's the cool thing. You can do whatever you want, yes, but I will do it too. Get your ass over here, bitches. Just a nice little murder. Yes, I'm not your boy, but thanks. I'll accept.
I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is.
That's all of these monks having families. It's like,
To be a true hero.
You haven't really heard about all of that stuff about, you know, staying celibate yet, have you? It's one of those, you know, things. Now then, time to pickpocket some shit. I need to find a dark alley to kill a few women's in. These beggars are really annoying me. Oh boy. I'm really not in the mood to get unnecessarily annoyed. Well, that was a point landing. Hey, you're not the only one who can do this. Actually, I could do this before you even. Oops. No. Ah, yes, just a few more murders in the city. It's not like it's gonna make any difference, because just look at the fucking amount of people I've already murdered. It's another candidate who really screams, I want to get murdered.
Tell him I said no. I won't have you damn soldiers poking about in my business.
Listen here, old man.
No, you listen to me. This is my property, not his. I don't care if Christ himself put the man in charge.
He isn't asking. It's in order.
That's rich. The man couldn't order his way out of a burlap sack. I've seen the mess he's made of the docks. I won't let him ruin mine.
Just read the letter. You'll see his terms are quite generous.
I grow tired of this. Look, I'll consider what he has to offer, but I doubt it'll change my mind. Now go on, get out of here.
A wise old man who's like, I'm not gonna let some asshole ruin my fucking business for no good fucking reason. Now, another one done. Let's get this one out of the way, and then we'll... Well, I guess we try our hand at the fucking assassination mission. Again. Technically speaking, I know all I need to do is just take my time, look around a bit before I actually do the strike to see that there's no fucking guards close by and stuff like that, but... I'm just too impatient for that shit. No. But thanks anyway. Yeah. Want to say something? Yes, I know. The vengeance of God and all of this nonsense. I have a lot of fucking revenging to do once I'm done with you.
They did not say what they wanted from me, but I saw the darkness in their eyes.
Well, you can see a lot of darkness now in their eyes because they're fucking dead.
But I shall see to it that my brothers know you are a friend.
Ah, strange times, I tell ya. All citizens were safe within the middle district of Hakon. See, what a gay writing. No one saw what happened here because they know what would happen if they were like, yeah, I saw. Okay. That is, I think, the last viewpoint in the city limits. The other one is where I really don't want it to be. Get it ready the moment when we have to go out there. Where's going? No. New on the map? No. Okie dokie. Then we'll do one more try of the assassination mission. Then we climb our happy little ass out to the water. Okay, nobody suspects anything. Good. That patrol, however, will probably suspect something. Strange, actually. I'm pretty sure I killed that patrol. Just recently, actually. I must have really a nice buffer of guards in reserve. Actually, kind of impressive when you think about it.
You do not want to do that.
All I have for was a few coins.
And people want to buy it. No, actually, that's a lie. I'm not preparing the roofs any longer. The roofs are full of fucking archers, each and every single last one of them. You don't see shit.
My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Just a few coins, please.
So we've a murderer nearby.
You don't have a murderer nearby. Believe me. It's nonsense. Come on, get out of fucking view out of here. But we can stop pretending to be a fucking holy person. Oh great.
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen.
Can I actually see my next target? It's running away from me because I'm so fucking slow in this mode. That's not even fucking funny. Yeah, there's so many fucking guards around. Why are they all immediately suspicious of me? Just finally, I found an area that I'm not completely fucking suspicious in. The self-game.
Where's the one responsible for this?
Nice. Okay. A bit more sloppy than I would appreciate, but we went through, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to actually avoid failing my mission, thank you very much. Okay, so that's every last one of them. Just stop looking in my direction and let me fucking finish this, please.
You are a lucky man. You are
Lucky
alive,
I'm not
and
allowed to
still
step
in
you,
life.
otherwise every
Here
single
is what I have
time
to
you
tell
give me
you.
such a mission,
The
I
only
would step
thing
you
more
first
dangerous than
and
a
be like
drunken
done with it.
sailor is one who is also angry. I know it does not seem like much, but with your wisdom, I am sure it will help.
My wisdom tells me that you should die for a greater cause. Yes, sure I can sell that to our mother back home and go like, yes, Masha, we needed to kill this person. He was a potential traitor. Yes, I have seen through his disguise or something. I mean, I should have earned back more than enough trust. What are the fucking pleases? Okay, at the harbor now. Let's just pretend like we don't care. Actually, try to get only to that tower. Need to do stuff like this to get there. Okay. On the bright side, we have done our way to the tower. I can only imagine that the way away from this tower is going to kill me a few times, but we'll be thinking about that problem once it's time to think about it, let's just say. Otherwise we're all gonna get depressed and it is not übervernice it. I need something to grab on. I see. Something like those very politely placed and spaced protrusions, I assume. Ah, okay. Let's see if there's any more side missions to do. Otherwise, we'll start with the next part of a little adventure. It doesn't seem like it. Okay. I might quickly take a look where I put my fucking map. Well, here apparently. That is indeed good. And then we'll just... Where do we start? We start all the way up here, of course. On the other side of the city. Why am I not fucking surprised? That's really not where I wanted to end up. Game. I would have preferred anywhere else, basically.
You're a dead man!
You see, I wanted to make this a bit more silent. Oh, the game's like, no. I don't want you to do this silent. Ignore the randomly jumping around monk. He's totally not suspicious. I guess at least people agree with me. And where is the fucking... I think the gate was down south. Maybe, potentially. Oh yeah, there it is. Why is he running? I don't know. Maybe because he's late to a date or something. I mean, what sort of fucking stupid question is that? You see somebody running on the street. Is your first question like, why is he running? Well, at least not my first question. It's like, oh, look, running person. Let's watch him and see if he falls down. Happens surprisingly often. You'd be surprised. Yes, I will hit someone. At some point, probably. Will I care about it is another question, isn't it? Shut up, woman! Jesus fucking Christ! Jeep does sound good. Then again, it would take quite a bit for more modern AC to get me interested in actually playing it. But hey, I'll at least take a look before I judge. Seems to be... Oh, there's the flag. A fair perspective. Yeah. Probably enough. Yeah, I remember the Cronus was like, that's a very nice replica you have there. And it was like, yeah. It's not like you can actually see me, bitches. No, little guns. Yeah. But there's a lot of good stuff in this PC. There's a letter here, you said. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have like, what was it, 32 gigabytes of RAM alone. It should be no problem then. Stop doing that, please. I don't want to stand here for 5 minutes and fight you. No. So much to kill. I'm pretty sure I can play this. Oh yeah, right, I need to download this. How big is this game? Because that determines much how long it will take me to actually fucking download that. It's as big as fucking Hitman. Sure, whatever the fuck. You're not gonna, even if I buy it, not gonna see it for a long, long time. It literally takes days. Yep. Yeah, that's nothing. Fucking Hitman games are like 100 gigabytes plus. I know. No! Why don't you learn your lesson, you peasants? Also, I think that's the flag I was looking for. Oh, watch this! Nice. No, the flag. But yeah, as I not get tired of telling you, it's not like I have the best internet. Which means that quite often, it's not so much the question of can I play a game or not. Do I want to go through the fucking trouble of downloading that? I imagine while I'm doing this, I can't really do much else. My internet is shit because, well, just across the bridge from me, they have good internet. Cool, new internet. Sadly, the company responsibly did not come around to, well, finish our site yet. Which means we're suffering from terminally bad internet. I mean, I get the best out of it I can, but still, you know, it's not really satisfying. Alas. Well, what am I going to complain about? They are not really in breach of any contract. And they're doing this whole modernization of their own, with their own company's money, with their own investment. So it's not like I can actually complain about them deciding where to go, when to go. Pretty legit point they have. Not really, no. It's not a government thing. The government is not actually requiring them to enhance their services. They're doing that as a company. And as such, it is very much their choice. Where to go first, where to go last. At some point they're probably gonna come around, mind you, but meh. The only real option I would have is to actually move, and that is not really an option I'm considering at the moment. Much as I hate to say so. But yeah, since that is basically a, well, it is a free market, it is a free business decision, so, you know, if they think that the other side gives them more fucking money, potentially, well, yeah. Can't really complain about that. Not too much, that is. Yeah, but you know, fixing it would require that there is actually a problem. It's not like I don't have any internet that is working. It's not like I can't get any, you know, fucking TV or something with that. Again. So that's technically speaking not really a problem. Just that if I wanted to get faster, well, I'll either have to wait until I finish, or I'll have to move. Which is fair, you know. You don't really have any rights towards faster internet. I do think we do have at this point a right to internet, so that's good. But the fastest, the better one, and more pricey one, you know. How are you gonna argue that legally? Yes, technically speaking, absolutely true. Technically speaking, though, it's like you don't have any right to that. It's nowhere written in the law that you have any right to fucking glass fiber fucking optics for your internet. You have a right to internet connection. So basically, even if they were to give me a 64 kilobyte ISDN, I could still not really claim any problem. Yeah, it's just a matter of who gets worked on first, basically. At the long run, and that's of course their plan, they want to have that everywhere, because then they can charge you more, which is, well, from a business side of view, pretty obvious. But since such expansion cost money, lots of money actually, because you need to actually, you know, you need to open up the fucking streets, then you need to fucking work on it, and that takes a lot. Question is, can I climb that later? Questions indeed. It's only really one company that can do that. The company that originally was responsible for all of the fucking cables going out. So they are the ones who will have to, well, get the job done. Because most companies are actually just renting space from them, so, you know. It's the former state-run company, mind you. Good times. Whenever they get involved, you know things are gonna take fucking forever to get done properly. That's how it is. And honestly, for the most part, the internet is more than enough. It gets the job done. I would like to fucking be able to download games a bit faster, mind you, but it's enough for streaming. It's enough for playing online without much in the way of lag, so I mean, there are some minor problems, to be fair. Let's not ignore the fact that sometimes the internet just goes away and doesn't come back for a while, but meh. Honestly, if I were the state, I would never have given control of the fucking internet away to private companies anyway, because fucking hell, that sounds like a very terrible idea, doesn't it? But alas, not really my decision to make, I suppose. Sadly. Okay, I just collected the flag that I wasn't supposed to collect. That's usually not good, because that is gonna make things confusing as fuck later on when I'm supposed to collecting it, but meh. Let's just try to remember that there was a flag there. But I already collected. Not that I have much hope that I will remember that by the time I will come back, but alas. It's what it is, it is what it is. Yep. Now then. The good thing about at least Akon is that, well, you get a very small and very easily countable number of flags. As compared to fucking other places. Is it that flag or is there another flag here? It's question. Guess it is this flag. There isn't really any other flag close by, so it should probably that one. Let's hope. Let's hope indeed. You bought more 3DS systems? Wanna play around with those too, eh? Also from Germany. Why would you buy them from Germany? I mean, I guess there's not really much in the way of taxation on importing them over, because we're all part of the EU, I guess. What do you mean, what the fuck is Hermes as a postal company? It's a private fucking company that does postal services, mostly packages, and no letters. So, you have to be a bit more precise in your questions there. You know, never heard of them. I mean, we have a few big ones. We have, well, we have Hermes, we have DPD, we have DHL, we have a lot of them. Yeah, because that's actually the one that's directly linked to the, well, originally stately post office that we had. We don't have that any longer, mind you, but there was a time indeed. Yeah, that also happens. And there's, what is it? GPD, I think, is still around. Yeah, stuff like that. Postal services, rail services should be state-run, honestly. Because if you try to run them as, well, companies that try to make a profit, so profit-orientated companies, you'll obviously gonna see a cut in fucking services. Because service costs money. Which makes it a fucking bad idea to actually have that privatized, but fuck me, it's not like anyone ever listens to what I have to say. Sad as that might be. And as much as most of the people I've talked to have fucking agreed to that point, went like, yes, was not the best idea we have ever had. Sorry. Now that we have privatized it, we can't really take that back. Yeah, I mean, what were you expecting? You can't just turn a service like that into a fucking private company and expect it to, well, just work. Basically, some things, some basic services should always and fucking forever stay in the hands of the state, so that we can actually assure that those services will work mostly flawlessly. Well, mostly. I mean, of course, you know, the state looks at this, goes like, this costs us an asshole-ish amount of money to run. We would very much like to get rid of it, but that should not be a genuinely workable excuse for the state to privatize things. I mean, it's not like they use that as an excuse. They were like, yes, and as part of the free market, we can't really have monopole situation like this, so we kind of have to give it up. Way. Wink, wink, wink. We totally don't want to spend any money on it any longer. Wink, wink. It's such a pain in the ass. Also, yeah, the services that does become more pricier for the people. So, you know, making the whole... even trying to give it a somewhat social point, like, it's totally going to do well for the peoples, is the worst bullshit I've ever heard in my fucking life. And I've heard a lot of bullshit from politicians, mind you. Like, we're totally doing it for the people. Yeah, go fuck yourself. How about it? Especially in times like this when everything has been getting pricier and pricier anyway. It's really not an argument you should bring to people. There might be a rising chance that the people might string you up at some point. And to be fair, at this point, you know, the people would go rise up with their little pitchforks to the streets and start lynching people in the street of a, you know, political origin. I would find myself hard-pressed to be feeling very much merciful, or, you know, bad about it, because people have been doing a lot of shitty things recently. A lot of shitty things. I mean, you know, it's a pretty damn healthy thing to do. Sometimes you just look at the system and you see the system is shit, and the system cannot be saved at fucking all, because the system has entrenched itself so fucking hard. I was kind of figuring that you were talking about the Netherlands, and not suddenly talking about, you know, us too. Because I don't remember us two being revolutionized recently. Not saying it will never happen, mind you, but... I have this one now. I need to go where? My eyes playing tricks on me. Is that it? Probably they do. Well, as it should be. Any good story of people getting lynched in the street should be a long and bloody story. And justifiable, at least. We are the little slow. Getting the British, you say? Seems like not necessarily the best idea. Especially not in the 1800s. Because for some reason, Britain was pretty damn powerful then. Wait, the powerhouse. Bam. You do remember that the Netherlands at one point did try to become an even bigger seafaring nation and take ever more of the trade and the power to hold the sea lines. I don't remember that. Quite the bold choice considering who the well, mother party was. And still, by the end, as much as I hate to break your national spirit there, the Brits kind of did keep the upper hand, didn't they? I mean, what were you expecting? The British will not fight fair if they have to. Nobody will fight fair if they have to. Kind of how that goes. Then, of course, you know, large battles cost large amounts of money. Nobody wants to fucking pay for that. Where's my fucking flag? I hate it when it hides. But yeah. Honestly, still quite a bold plan, to be fair. Get involved with the British. I'll have to take a bow for that, because that does take bolts. To be very, very fair, at the very least. There's a flag. I think we're actually almost done with the flag collection. And also, since I have just recently seen the harbor area, I remember now that this assassination is actually going to happen at the fucking harbor area, which is gonna make this even more of a pain in the ass than I would assume. Oh yeah. So now, why not make it worse, basically? Here's what the game is saying. It's like, let's put the assassin target in an area full of fucking water while our main protagonist No fucking out here. Can't fucking swim for shit. It's gonna make the player very happy. Not curse loudly. Because he drowned over and over again, trying to make it nice looking. Because, you know, there were times, even in my past, when I was like, I kind of want to actually play it like, you know, the proper assassin would, like, you know, sneaky and shit, and I realized very quickly it doesn't really work that well. What a bloody monkey. Alas, we tried. Now we have this one. Where are the other ones? I also just realized that I mean, come on. You don't really need to do much. Give me a float animation and put it back on the fucking shore. You know, just fade to black, back on the shore. Give him, I don't know, you don't even need to give him some huffing and puffing animation when he's like, when he comes back to the shore. Just fucking put it back on the shore. Would already be enough to make it more pleasant to look at, instead of assuming that Altair just can't fucking float for a second. But I guess it is what it is. And we need to go along this fucking thing. I mean, you know, board is one way. I think they just ran fucking paid for it, honestly. Probably. I would have to assume. Oh, I see it already. There's the next flag. There's also a Templar there. See? There he is. Little Templar boy. And do I want to make this, you know, jumpy or something? Nah, oops. Actually, can I jump behind him? That would be interesting. Can I drop on that thing? That guy is really fucking not paying attention, is he? What? What here? How? How the fuck did you mess this up? Okay, Althea, that was unnecessary, wasn't it? No. No, I said. Magic chest of protection. Chest blessed. Jeebus. Well, I mean, that kind of protected him for a tiny little moment, and then, well, let's stop protecting him because, well, the chest was like, fuck that. I'm not gonna help the evil guy. Jeebus. Hey, just try to stop me. Yeah, there's still a lot of guard here, though. I'll give him that much. Yes. I thought I could make this nice, but apparently I can't. No. No, he will not. I'm just gonna climb ever higher, collect the flag that is supposedly up there. Okay, game, aren't you supposed to allow me to climb that? Game's like, no. There's a lot of ships here, though. Oh well, oh well. Of course, to be fair, I'm also kind of assuming that the flag is of course going to be up at the top. Because, you know, that would just be the asshole-ish place to put a flag, if you ask me. Can the poor player climb up all the way for no fucking good reason. Beep. Out here, so. Now, where do we find the last Templar ladies? Okay, one is here, and there's only 2 more of them left, so I guess at least it's not... Altair, you fucking mongoloid. Well, again, I knew that I would at least die once. Fucking harbor area. I was kind of expecting, to be very fair and honest with you, that I would probably die of something else than that. And then there was some fucking hay close by.
You're out of knives. Refill your stock.
I mean, you would assume, yeah, that this happens. Because this is precisely what was supposed to happen. And then the game is like, no. And you just try to fucking capture me. Da, 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 da. I'm really not feeling good doing this. Mostly because I'm moving far too close to the water. Which makes me somewhat scared. For rather obvious reasons. For rather obvious reasons indeed. Oh, then let's find the next little Templar slut. There it is. Looks down on him. Oh, look at that. No. Okay. To be fair, I could have done a nice little assassination attempt there, but... well... why bother? Now the last Templar we need to kill is there. And once we have that one, we have killed almost all of them, which leaves 3, and 3 is... precisely the number we'll find in the last area of Jerusalem. Well, if previous areas is anything to go by with. Usually find 3 to 4 in the cities. Which should make it rather easy. Oh, come on, eh? Especially went out of your way. You still fucking feel the need to fucking hit me. Can't. What he can't indeed. And I'm very much not looking forward to the actual assassination it will have to do, because that's gonna be a dub, of course. I mean, you wouldn't introduce such a nice area full of potential murderous traps for our protagonist and then not make use of it now, would you? That would be stupid, wouldn't it? What's up? You, Templar boy. Okay, with all of that out of the way, we can finally do some murder. That sounds surprisingly wrong, considering the fact that we had just killed many people. Yo, what? Yo, what has arrived? What is that supposed to be? What are you talking about?
You've no reason to be here.
Ah, the key case. I see. The Schnecku. Not a bad choice. I might get myself something sweet once I'm done for today, too. Feel I kinda deserve it, honestly. Too much nonsense going on that keeps me too busy to actually do things that I enjoy doing.
Greetings, Altair.
Greetings, old man.
Al-Muallim has named another. Calls himself Sabrand.
I am familiar with the man. Newly appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic. He resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Akka's.
You call your harbor the Venetian Quarter. That's gay as hell. Why?
Sabrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven
Why
mad by
even?
the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Mualim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
How do they spread that?
Be on your guard, Altair.
I mean, the Venetians did invest quite a bit of money into crusading in their time. The Germans too, though. Don't forget that.
Yes, Rafi.
I owe you an apology. For what?
I would like to remind you of Barbarossa. That was quite the investment.
No, it was I who erred. I believed myself above the creed. You owe me nothing.
As you wish, my friend. Go in safety.
Give me that feather thing. But still, though, you know. Isn't it kinda insulting to Venetia, this fucking thing, to call your fucking stinking, disgusting, small, unimportant harbor Venetian quarter? Let's just say that the great Barbarossa did not arrive with just soldiers. He also brought along lots and lots and lots of money. And then drowned in a puddle, basically. I do love it. I really don't understand why people can't, now there can be people that are not, at least have some minor interest in history, because some of the things that happened in the past are just fucking hilarious. The great times, I tell ya. Now, it was basically the greatest, biggest crusade ever put together, with the most soldiers and the most money, and everything was great, and looking splendidly, and then the protagonist drowned in a fucking puddle. I love history so much sometimes. History really brings out the greatest fucking jokes. If not for that, I don't know, honestly. Really don't understand why people don't fucking... How could you not enjoy that? Just one. Do you know how many fucking great jokes are in fucking history? Okay, I need to get closer, don't I?
You are mistaken, Master Sibrand. I would never propose
Master Sibrand! Master! Please no!
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you.
Because they don't want to die, you asshole.
I live a simple life, my lord, as do all men of the cloth. It is not.
That's a lie. This is before men of the cloth were kind of, you know, required to return to that.
They do not know you because you are not.
They do not live simple lives. They actually make quite a nice amount of coin.
You wear the same robes.
If they cover themselves as we do, it is only to instill
Hey,
uncertainty.
my robe looks much cooler than your robe, I'll have you know. This one is special.
Challenging my authority?
No.
Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah, tell him.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd.
Now you were accusing him of being an assassin.
But I confess nothing.
Defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident. They paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake.
Yeah, you totally gotta stop that, eh?
Surely the Creator will provide for you. Let him stay my hand.
You've gone mad.
Pretty much.
None of you come forward to stop this. He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
I mean, you know, the man is telling the truth.
My concern.
I don't think the people really do. I think the people just like good entertainment. As usual. So nobody's gonna step forward and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be the next one get stabbed, no.
I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards. Now get back to work.
Oh, hello, little Terry. Well, as usual, we are trying to kill something while not dying ourselves, which is gonna be hard considering the amount of fucking water there is, but no, not bad, not bad. Work is still, as usual, a bitch, but alas. What you gonna do about that? Now, I think the ship we need to get to is the ship back there, if memory serves. Fuck's sake, people! Out of the way! I'm a busy man. After cloth. Yeah, you just try capturing me. Come here, you bitch boy. I'm gonna kill you for your fucking wrongdoings. No. Rejected. Good, we have peace and quiet again. And now, where's my target? Somewhere up there. Don't think he can see me, can he? That was kinda stupid out there. I'll have you know. That was really kinda stupid. It's my style though. Just as I was about to say. They can't see me, Kenny. Out here like whoop.
But you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
That was great.
My brothers.
Altair.
I know what waits for me.
You are a special individual.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe.
How could I, given what I know, what I've seen?
I'm gonna have to look at that video
Proof
in a bit.
of what?
But this life is all we have.
You're right. I should drink something.
Linger a while longer.
Thank you, little Terry.
Tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we
Conquered the Holy Land?
freed it, you fool. From the tyranny of faith.
Snakes are a good idea.
You work to overthrow cities, control men's
What do I
minds,
have? I do have something
murdered
close
any who
by.
spoke against you.
I
Eat of
followed
chocolate.
my orders, believing in my cause.
Well, I sure.
Same as you.
I sure need. Yeah. Chucky. Still fucking tasty. No question there. Oh, for fuck's sake, Altair. Are you serious? See, I knew it would be the bane of my existence at some point.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. And now we enter the stage where Altair forgets how to actually jump in the direction that I tell him to.
Free running to escape from a fight.
I was kinda expecting this to come up relatively shortish. Man, sometimes I hate being right. Okay, that was almost... That was not my fault. If we had fucking failed that jump from that thing, I would have accepted responsibility, but not for that. That was just fucking bullshit. Thanks, Altair. Got into the water. Okay, we're outside of the area with water. That is gonna make my life a bit, well, better. Yeah, sure. No. I don't think I even had a chance to fight the fucking fish because, let's be honest, yeah, before I could fight it, I drowned already. I'm just that not a pathetic figure, apparently. No fish will have to fear. Well, yeah, basically, I mean, I'm not really a threat to any fish because, well, I'm incapable of, you know, fighting them at all. You just need this cunt that can't swim. Let's say it like this. This particular cunt that absolutely cannot swim to save his life. Not even float. Should give him some fucking... I don't even know.
You've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sabran's life is ended.
Yes.
So it is.
It is indeed.
You should ride for Masyaf and
But
inform Al-Mualim of your
blessed.
success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything alright, my friend?
I have many questions.
You seem distant.
It's nothing with you.
Fighting sharks.
Just a
That
lot
sounds
on
like a
my
bad
mind.
idea. Usually because you fight sharks in the water.
Let me
They have kind of the
I
advantage
need to
there.
make sense of this myself first.
Coined or a
Thank you
barrel
for the
here.
offer.
Worst
It
coin
is the
there.
men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend.
I'm not really
You're not
feeling
meant
much
to
apart
enjoy
from
these
confusion.
tasks. Regret, uncertainty,
Don't you just,
sympathy.
you know,
This is to be expected.
shakes with excitement,
I should not fear
apparently.
these feelings.
You
Just
should
sitting there.
embrace them.
Whoop.
They are
Whoop.
what keep you
Whoop.
human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafiq, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yeah, I'm sure the Massa will tell me the absolute truth,
Thank you,
and
my
nothing but the
It
truth.
is
He will
my
never lie
pleasure
to
have
me,
served with
or
one as skilled as you.
something. Yes. I'm sure of it. Because she totally doesn't have any ulterior motives.
Fast forwarding memory
Yeah,
to
the
a
guy who
more
basically
recent
gives you no straight answer. Yet fucking all. Well, yeah, totally not. I'm sure he's the one we can trust the most. There's no reason to doubt the Massa. At all. Oh, look, I've gotten taken out. That's not nice.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
Yes, and I want to get back to playing the game. Stop it.
I've got some work I need to do.
Stop taking me
So
out.
you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
I don't want to. I want to play game. Game is like, no. I'm going to take you out of your game. Give you some nonsense. Disgusting. Is there anything we can do? Is there actually anything we can do of fucking reason here? I don't really think so. Ugh. At least nothing interesting. Great. I feel like I've done my job.
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Can we
pretty
get back to
sure
it
just
then?
ejected me
I'm
when
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond.
You
When
have
they
a
access that last memory of
stick
yours,
up your
we're
ass,
just
don't
getting
you?
started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world,
Yeah,
how we
yeah,
need
yeah.
order and discipline.
Yes, I kind of made
so
that
they're
obvious.
going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
Yes,
How?
because if we had a say in the matter, we would be like, no.
They think it...
Are you
I'm here.
surprised?
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
Are you really fucking surprised that they would not ask, hey, do you want to go all get brain fucking washed to hell? Got something. Let me pick it up for you. Yeah. Game? You pretty obviously let that there be, so come on. Just, I mean, come on, game. What's the point of letting that sit there so obvious if I can't actually fucking snatch it? Game is like, no.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure?
What
do they call it? The Piece of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me.
Well, I mean, it was at Messiah, probably.
Pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
What are they hoping for me? You know, for my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
Yeah, because nobody tells him anything. Are you surprised that he doesn't know shit if you don't tell him shit?
No, Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious.
We'll
talk more later.
Don't want to, though. I don't want to go to bed and play more. Can I now pick up your packing pen? Apparently not. We're kind of like, you know, why put it this obviously if you can't just pick it up? Just it because I picked it up earlier. Probably that, isn't it? Well, time to go to bed and be a good boy. Yeah, we can get back to actually playing the game. I really think the game wouldn't have lost much if we just cut this small little part out of it and go like, yes, more playing in the past. Instead of trying that nonsense.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Basically, you could have all done this all in a fucking cutscene.
You'll see.
Give me a cutscene at the start, one in the middle, one at the end, and be done with it, instead of having me hang around here.
As you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave.
For no good reason.
So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles.
I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Shall we get back to it,
Some of
please?
the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are
No.
books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some
Well,
of it seems
not
to
too much,
contradict what
to be
the
fair.
Animus is showing me.
Not as much as we would
Anyone
like to
can
believe.
write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some
Well,
people
fair
still
enough.
do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days.
Yeah, that kind of is.
7 too.
A certain book that claims
Where's
as
this going,
such.
Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true.
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room
I mean, the point
for
is, honestly, if you go back
misinterpretation.
into history more than, let's say, the last
Touché, Mr.
100 or 200 years when we actually had
Now that I've answered your
a
question,
massive amount
can
of
we begin?
media and created, and information in general be created and preserved, you kinda will start to get some inconsistencies. So if you go back to, like, you know, to the fucking Third Crusade area, then yeah, a lot of this it's conjecture from what you find. So, you know, it's not actual that good of proof. It's kind of interesting when you think about it. It means that we kind of really don't have much of an concrete idea of what the fuck is going on. But we take an educated guess. That's kind of how we work. I mean, how else are we going to explain shit? Sadly, we haven't yet found a tool to actually observe the past. Hey, better mood, Ned? More talkative? No? Okay.
Stop playing games, Mr. Miles, and lie
I
down.
would not stop playing games if you wouldn't pull me out of my game every single fucking time. Worse than fucking overprotective parents. Ugh, pain in the ass.
Ready to...
Not only that, technically speaking, as the nice doctor said, everybody can write a book and put in whatever they want. You can claim that your city was millions strong and that your walls were 100 feet tall, yes, but that does not necessarily mean that's the truth. Heck, there might not even be a city in that specific place, because it was, you know, more a book on a theoretical, maybe. Kind of interesting, isn't it?
With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much.
I mean, yeah, you can dig in the ground and see if you find something, and if there's a lot of corpses and a lot of fucking, you know, structures, you can be like, there might be a city here, or what was at some point. Also, cities have tendencies to be built in the same places, usually.
A dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool.
Because, you know, usually cities, especially cities that are supposed to grow larger, need, well, a lot of things. You need fertile land around them, you need a water source, like a river close by, in order to, you know, keep living. They need to be some conditions met before you actually consider building a city. So, you know, it's not really that hard to guess where you would build a city. And quite often when you think this would be a good place to build one, and if you dig a bit deeper, you will actually find that somebody at some point did build the city there.
But I take issue with the means. Peace
is
something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
I mean, you know, you can probably go to the Holy Land and start digging the ground, and you'll probably find a lot of cool things. A lot. Actually, you should probably try digging up fucking Jerusalem for that matter, because that would be interesting, to see how fucking often there was stuff built up. And again, you would probably destroy a lot of things by doing so you're probably not gonna get permission for that.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength.
So you want me to go to Jerusalem? Surprise.
It's time to finish this.
Yeah, kinda is, but that is a bit of a tall order, isn't it, Mosa? Ooh, look, I got my nice sword back. And more throwing knives. I'm pretty sure as long as we have played, I have not used a single fucking throwing knife, so... really a useful weapon, I can tell. Da-di-da-di-da. Well then, oh yeah, I am feeling distinctively that I'm running out of the necessary time to do another fucking assassination.
Where is he going?
Especially one considering all the preparation work we have to do in order to actually do it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, once again, go to the burial, hide in there. That should give us...
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing thugs.
Oh. I mean, it does kind of illustrate the point that there is really no point in taking the history literal as an as-is. A de facto thing. It's more like a de jure thing, realistically speaking. After all. Oh yeah, the sacking of Constantinople. That is also one of those things that really shouldn't have happened, but happened anyway, because, well... fuck everyone's life there. Beep, beep, beep. But yeah, killed another man, had to endure some more nonsense. I really don't get it. This whole fucking part where you play in the future, well, the present, I suppose, would be more likely. Just make it into a fucking cutscene at the start, give me one in the middle, give me one at the end, and I'll be happy and peppy done with it. Because the rest of the time I can actually play the game. I don't have to endure standing there moving at fucking snail's pace while having to randomly listen to fucking the bitch complain about something or another. Really irks me. Pain in the ass. Really a pain in the ass. But alas, at least we get another one murdered, and it actually was, well, a somewhat fun murder. To be fair, you know, I will not claim that it was a good assassination. Yes, but all the fault lies with Altair for fucking poking his head up there, going like, hello, target. That's just kind of stupid. That's kind of... yeah, the point is he's dead. We have survived. Let's not talk about the amount of deaths we had suffered due to fucking water. But, alas, we will not talk about it. We have survived. That is all that matters. We got all of our toys back. And maybe just wanted to give him a fucking heart attack through fucking, you know, fear, because the guy was already fucking fearful of assassins. So if Altair just pokes his head up there suddenly, maybe he's like, oh, my heart, dead. That kind of would have been cute. Honestly, I would have kind of laughed if that were an option, but I don't think anyone who has worked on this game ever came with that particular idea. Would be fun as an Easter egg, though. Like, if you just do the... If you time it precisely right and you pop up just at the right moment, he gets a real panic attack. Like, oh god, it's an assassin. And then he just, you know, stumbles back and falls into the water and drowns or something. That would have been kind of cool. Oh, that would have been kind of cute. Man, I really want to see that now. That would be a great idea, though. And it would be fitting, considering the target that we just killed. But alas. I think, sadly, however, it is once again the time of day, all the time where I have to excuse myself, and, well, there's a good chance that I will finish up most of my paperwork on fucking Sunday, so we probably, well, at least for, you know, one more episode we should be able to ring out of Assassin's Creed here, so we'll probably do the grande finale then on Sunday, because I'm pretty sure I can squeeze in at least 2-3 hours of game time. Probably. Kinda depends on if I'm actually getting done, first and foremost. But I am reasonably sure that I can do it. Well, I'm gonna take a look at Odyssey. As I said before, you know, it's gonna be kinda difficult for a fucking Assassin's Creed game to recapture my interest. Assassin's Creed 1 was awesome. Assassin's Creed 2, Ezio, was pretty damn fucking awesome. But I don't know. It kind of satisfied me enough. You know, that's all I really wanted out of the game. And ever since then, it's kind of... I mean, sure, let Ubisoft milk the games for all they can, which is precisely what any company will do, mind you, but... But it doesn't even play like, you know, an original AC game. It's kind of like, do I really want to... I like the Assassin's Creed games because they were Assassin's Creed games. I'll take a look at it. Maybe I'll watch a video or so on somebody playing it for a bit to see if the gameplay looks decent, I suppose. Honestly, these days I find it really difficult to get my interest captured by a game. Especially by well-established game series like Assassin's Creed. I mean, there was that one with the Vikings that looked like, and I was like, Vikings. Okay. Doesn't seem like a bit of a strange choice for an assassin. Because, you know, the Vikings are more into the whole murder, rape, and plunder thing. Not necessarily in that order, mind you. Depending on the mood, they might prefer the rape first, then the plunder, then the murder. It kind of depends, honestly. But mostly they start with murder, because, you know, when you see a fucking long ship coming into, or down a river that you're next to in your little Star Hut, you might want to A, run away, or B, grab the next best weapon to, you know, defend yourself, because those people are not friendly at fucking all. You can ask the English about it. They have a long history when it comes to that. The fucking Danes invaded fucking England. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah. And before I sit here and start rambling about history, I need to check out that Odyssey, apparently. And I also need to check out another game that I personally am somewhat interested in. Mostly for the funsies and because I'm, you know, I like ships. Ships are cute. Big battleships are very, very cute, mind you. They have big guns, which makes them even more cute here. There's actually a game that apparently deals with that. Now I'm always worried when people are like, here, let me give you big ships to play around with, because usually they fuck it up in one way or another, so there's that, but... because I haven't had any genuine fuck-ups yet. I'll take a look. And then it's actually, you know, okay, and it looks like we could stream it. I shall do so. Yeah, I just need to... Honestly, I'm probably not gonna have much of in the way of sound on, because I don't care about their commentary. If I wanted commentary, I'm gonna fucking comment on it myself. All I want is to see how the gameplay looks, so that I get an idea of how it would feel. Yeah, I'm also gonna look at that little roast video you sent me. I've copied the link already, mind you. Smart. Smart boy. If you want me to do it live, I'll do it next time. On Sunday. Because then I can actually enjoy that in peace. I'm gonna make the following. I'm gonna copy that into here. I'm gonna open this. And I'm not gonna let this finish. And I'm gonna make a nice little... Now I save this. Yes. There it is. Now I have the link saved. My little bookmarks. And then we'll watch it basically together. Well, I'll watch it because I don't know if there's any copyrighted stuff in there. And then I'll judge then. But we'll do that basically as a bit of an off-show. You have my word. And as I said, the next one is probably going to be on Sunday if nothing bad happens. I advise away. You're very much free to do so, yes, and I would need to fucking remember how to fucking do this. But I'm sure I'll figure that out again. There was an option somewhere, I remember that much. But yeah. But do keep that. Cheerio. Make a note of that little strategy. Remind me next time, because I'll probably... If I write this down right now, I'll be looking down at my notes and go like, what the fuck is that and why did I write it down? That's not gonna work well, but just remind me next time, and then we'll see what we can do. How about that? Because for the moment, I kinda need to go to bed. I have to get up at fucking... When do I have to get up? 4? Yes, 4. Because I have the early shift again. It's kinda how it is. I have to get up early. The good thing is though, that means that I should, mind you, be finished with work, hopefully somewhat decently timed, and that means I can actually get started on these reports, so that they get done somewhere along midday Sunday, which would allow us to play a lot. Yeah, make yourself a nice little note, and want to do something like this, we can. No problem about it. I see no problem with that. Gives me something to train on, basically, because I think we've done it once, but if you were to ask me to do it right now, I'd be like, give me like 20 minutes to look up how to fucking do this again. My memory's not the best, let's just say. Yes, shall we end it now in peace? Sure, shall we? Yes, be sure. Just because, well, I would like to get some good sleep, because tomorrow is gonna be a pain in the ass. Again. Not so much the work, mind you. The work itself is actually not that much of a pain in the ass. It's one particular person that is gonna be a pain in my ass. Again. Woman has a tendency to do that every single fucking time. It's amazing how much a pain in the ass one person can be, but let's not complain about that too much, shall we? With that said, I shall, of course, bid you adieu, because at least I have not forgotten my outro. That's something. Have a good one and all of that, and let me see who has dropped by, shall we? The right side, LUTube side, we have some drop-bys, but nobody I can identify, because, well, they have decided to be amongst the silent brotherhood. Which is fair, you know, fair point. I can't fault them for that now, can I? On the other side, on the left side, we have, well, at least 2 people well known for their talkativeness. Not a strategy, of course. The one responsible, the one to blame for why we've been playing this game, because, well, he graciously gifted it to me, and, as they say, you don't really look a gift horse in the mouth, now do you? In fact, you're gonna play it, if you have the option. And next we had a little Terry coming by for a bit, and being unusually quiet. But well, fair is fair. He too has a right to it. Last we heard from him, he has been enjoying his new job, and we shall hope that he still does enjoy his new job very much so. Because after all, that can be quite satisfying in its own. As for everybody else on the Molurking side, do feel appreciated too. Pat yourself very much so on the shoulder for a job well done indeed. Finding me randomly with my now very random schedule, mind you, is quite the feat, let's just say. And, well, as I have nothing else to really talk about, I shall retire now. Do keep an eye out on Sunday. That sounds good. You too, little Terry. Do your best at your job. Go out there. Get those experience and those connections. And earn some good monies. So that you can, well, have a good and nice life. As I say, money does not make you happy. Yeah, it's not so much the money that makes you happy. It's the stuff I can buy with the money that makes me very fucking happy. Doesn't really matter what it is, you know. But yeah, work hard and get connections, establish yourself, and money is fucking amazing. If you have it in your bank account, maybe, you know, you can enjoy the nice numbers looking at you from the screen, but that's not really the fun thing. The fun thing is actually making use of your money, you know. You can buy yourself some... You can travel with money. You can buy yourself a nice house with money. You can buy yourself a nice car with money. Not like a fucking Porsche or something, if that's your fucking dream. All of that requires money, though. So do, you know, go and earn money. I hope I will at some point actually get into a position again where I have a job that actually gives me some money, because right now I'm actually, technically speaking, according to what my state considers to be poor, below poor. I'm basically non-existent, which is a pain in the ass. But alas. Only a few more minor months. I mean, January is almost over, and then we have like end of April when the written exam comes along. That's gonna be the first big step, and then in May is when we'll finally be done with this shit. Which means I'll still not be earning much, but I'll be earning at least enough to, well, not have to go on this nice fancy diet called being poor. Let's just say. That would be kind of something to look forward to. Also would mean that I would actually get an option to drink anything nicer than just beer. Maybe I'll actually be able to afford myself a nice bottle of whiskey once in a while again. Well, dreams again. Yeah. As you see, I'm still a bit in a rambly mood, because I haven't been able to ramble as much as I would usually do. Which backfires horribly, so let's hope for Sunday then, and, well, I'll see you around at that point. Once again, I'll say have a good one,